What's up YouTube, this is SliferKing here, and today you've joined me back for episode 2 of my Cities Skylines mod series. Now in the last video we went over a couple mods, mainly a couple car mods, and also a flight simulator mod. But this time we're looking at something which I think will definitely be quite useful. Now, have you ever wondered, why am I always getting annoyed with this Chirpy bird, basically the equivalent of Twitter, annoying my gameplay by just spamming message after message after message? Well, luckily there's a mod out there which solves the problem. It's called Chirpy Exterminator, and it basically disables Chirpy completely, so you won't have to worry about having this little notification up here bothering your gameplay. It's definitely one I'd recommend. It's probably one of the first ones, one of the first mods I downloaded for Cities Skylines, and I find it definitely very useful indeed. For our next mod, have you ever wondered to yourself while playing Cities Skylines, man, these people seem to really die very quickly? And you are correct. I have played this game, of course, from a playthrough series, and I have experienced this twice while playing the game. The citizens randomly die in mass droves. Now I thought this might have been maybe something I was doing wrong, but it turns out the game is actually designed like that. The citizens die on average every 20 years, which obviously is nowhere near realistic. So I looked online and I found this very handy mod which quadruples the lifespan of the citizens. It's called Very Slow Citizen Aging Mod. Yeah, and like I said, it just basically quadruples the lifespan, so it should get you to, I think, 80 years for a citizen, which, well, depending on healthcare service, obviously. So that's much better odds, which means, luckily, you won't have to build as many, hopefully, as many medical clinics and cemeterians as, as you need. But it's still nice to have a couple of hospitals, I guess, nearby as well. Now, this next mod I'm going to show you is possibly actually one of my favourite mods I've ever found on Cities Skylines. As you can see from our playthrough series I did earlier, this is the industrial area, including medical centre, offices, high interest tower, but it still seems a little bit low until now. Because now I have unlocked the Willis Tower. Now, this was originally called the Sears Tower. It was completed in 1973. It is located in Chicago, Illinois, aka the Windy City, and it's probably one of the most iconic buildings in the world. And I'm going to put it down. Let's put it down here. It costs $200,000, but it does take a little bit to build, I think, if I'm correct. That's weird. Let's fast forward time a little bit to see if it actually does anything. Maybe that has not worked as well as I thought. You see, when I first looked at this, obviously you can see it looks fine, it looks normal, but for some reason when I plant it down, it doesn't work. Maybe it's just a glitch, I don't know, but for now it's just a little bit broken. Unfortunately, the 200,000 is gone, so yeah. Not sure about that one, but sadly it looks like the building's a little bit glitched. It seems to be a tradition with my mod shows for some reason, but something always goes wrong. But I'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, for now I would say sadly this mod probably won't recommend. And for our final mod of the day, you may notice that I'm actually in a different location than normal. That's simply because we are looking at our first community created map. And boy, what a map this is. Now, just a little bit of a disclaimer. There is one slight problem with this map, I admit, because we're on an island. There is two monumental, well, yeah, there's technically two monumental bridges coming out, but I'll let that one slide. Because quite simply, this is Los Santos from GTA V. This is quite astonishing, this map. Now I'll just go through it quickly. Obviously you got all the mountains, Gordo, Chile, Joshua. Then you got Fort Vancouver down here. You got the Grand Sonora Desert, Sandy Shores, Alamo Sea, and somewhere among there's probably Travis Trailer. Then you got Vinewood Hills. I suppose the only problem is that the Vinewood sign's missing, but that was always going to be a little bit of a problem, so I'll let another one slide. Opera House, so like Opera Stage, I think. Then you got the Observatory down here. You got the canyons, the Art Museum, and then you actually get to Los Santos itself. Here we've got Mirror Park, Vinewood, Rockford Hills, which somewhere among there Michael lives, and somewhere along here Franklin lives. Then you've got Vespucci Beach down here, along with the pier, which in this occasion seems to be some pollution or something like that. Then of course you've got Los Santos International Airport. Now they can't create this 100% accurately, so they've just basically placed down 3 airports. Port of Los Santos, East Los Santos, which includes the industrial area and scrapyards, and then of course you've got downtown Los Santos with the tallest buildings in the area. So yeah, all I can say is this is definitely one of the best maps I've ever come across, possibly in any games. The detail in this is just incredible. But there are a few disclaimers. First off, when you start the game up immediately, the cities are pretty much already bankrupt. I did not do anything to that. I did not modify it. It is like that as it is, because the person spent so much time trying to get the game as accurate as possible that the money has pretty much gone away. Quite ironic actually, being GTA 5, where the game's all about like making money. Ironic, really. So basically, the only way you can play this is unless you have tons of cheats, as in like money cheats, infinite money, that sort of thing, or if you just roam around, like say using the flight simulator, or just roaming around. Like if I were to go very close without crashing it. So, like, yeah, you get the idea, just following it basically. But yeah, if you had any plans of playing it like a normal map, you can't unless you have cheats or mods. And that's actually why, oh, and one other disclaimer, this map already has achievements deactivated because obviously to create it, they've had to use some cheats. So yeah, just a little disclaimer. But apart from that, this is one incredible map. So yeah, there is I'm going to say that's it for today. There are all the mods from this edition of Cities Skylines mods. So basically, if you're interested in trying out any of these mods, the links will be in the description. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the Willis Tower. I'll probably put that at the bottom. Oh, see, there it is. Bankruptcy alert. Your city is on the brink of bankruptcy. You must cut services by shutting them down or raise taxes to gain income. So basically, even if you get this, bail out 50,000, it won't matter because even if I accept, it's still way down there. So it won't matter unless you have cheats. So yeah, that was episode 2. I hope you've enjoyed. And from Los Santos, this is SliferKing signing out.